And welcome to the next part of
GamingStooges Announcements, Part 3.
Announcements. Okay. We don't really have anything to announce at this point.
No, not really.
We did a
Clock Tower
top...
is finished.
Well, that's true. Recettear's dead. Or not Recettear, we're playing that. Toho's dead. Tohomon's dead.
Yep.
That's dead. So that's the thing.
That LP is no more.
The videos might stay up, and if he ever does it at some point, he can continue it. Unless we, at some point, decide to delete it. I don't know why we would.
Hmm.
Yeah. Usually that shit is up to the original uploader.
Yeah. I mean, we still have Grandia 2 videos, so...
Which will never get a continuation.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Other announcements? Announcement number 2. We did top most anticipated games, which will probably go up after this. That's the thing.
Yep.
We talk about games we're looking forward to. If you want to continue the conversation, there's the comments below.
You know what we should have done?
What should we have done?
We should have done our anticipated games during 2 separate Recettear videos to give us something to talk about.
Well, unfortunately at this point we can't really talk about it because we made a video. We can talk about it in the next Recettear part. There's more video games we want to talk about. That's a... Other announcements, I'm still dying. That's nothing new.
Were you even dying in the last video we did?
In the last Recettear video?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so that was technically a while ago.
It was 1 week ago. Other announcements, we'll have more Smash videos coming up.
I wonder what's in it.
Smashing.
You British fuck.
Oh.
I don't know why I said that.
Okay. I don't know. What else do we have to announce?
Tohoma might be dead, but we have another LP to go.
Oh, well, no one cares because it's Cloud.
Oh, okay.
Let
Never
everyone
mind
support his own shit.
then. We might actually get some XCOM parts again.
Yeah, that's true. We finished Clock Tower, so that's the thing.
And there's still Fire Emblem LPs sitting around.
So yeah. Jack will do Uncharted. So that's done.
Yep. Because I finished my LPs.
That's true.
Yeah. I technically finished mine. Like I still have one. I still don't have any LPs that have gone unfinished. It's just that I procrastinate a lot.
Yes, you do.
I love how Tohomon lasted for a little more than a year, and it had 12 parts in total.
And then went unfinished.
And it was the video that I started on. Unless you go by which one was uploaded first, which would be that one part of Runner 2.
Be that video first. Did we even mention you by name in that Toho part?
In the first one we did?
Did we even like say, oh, and this guy's here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of times when we have a guest,
you'll just say no one's here. It's just be like,
we'll not even mention that they're a guest. We'll just be like, we'll go.
There's a voice in here.
Yeah, there'll just be an extra voice. No one will say anything until the very end. It's like, oh, that's right, we had a guest. Also, I get butt fucked here. For whatever reason, my controller was freaking out, and like, when I would hold down shots, they would just shoot randomly without me letting go of the button. But it kind of calmed down after a bit.
Oh.
So yeah, that's why I get raped.
The button sequences are going off without your consent.
Yes.
I've completed what, like 5 LPs?
Completed Mega Man X.
Mega Man, Sonic Adventure 2, Kirby, Jet Set Radio, and Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5.
I
I'm about to count them.
have completed more than Cloud at this point.
I completed more than Cloud once I completed SA2.
Yeah.
Because Cloud's completed an LP.
He's done Toho.
Oh, okay, not including. Well, I forgot. I always forget that we did those videos.
I think they
It's
flew
just
by
like-
and we didn't remember any of it.
It's just like, alright, those were a thing.
It was as much because we talked about Toho as much as we talk about Racketeer and the Racketeer videos.
It's true. Once it got to the end,
That's all.
we were just like, what's this game?
It was pretty much just a bunch of Sonic Colors references. That's all it came down to.
That got old after the first time.
No way, man.
And I personally, I probably remember the LPs that I finished if I actually remember them. So there's always that.
All I know is I've done a shit ton of games.
Oh. I just know any Genesis game I've done is pretty much an LP I finished.
Well, I'd hope so.
It's just easier on me, I guess. Well, except for Tasmania, that shit was fucking with me constantly. It's like, hey, I'm gonna be stupidly hard. I'm like, well, you can go fuck yourself.
For those who are wondering, oh yeah, that little arrow thing right there was the controller freaking out again.
Oh.
I remember that. But right now I'm trying to level up so I don't have to waste healing items.
I saw that 69 damage.
Yeet. Keep walking to the wrong neighborhood.
I saw a level.
Now I'm out of here.
Boy, 65. Too high.
All these enemies are like level 40 at this point now. So, they're catching up.
Soon you will have the power of a god.
Oh.
Does it ever get to the point where the levels get so ridiculous that you just get butt fucked?
I'm not sure. I think everything, I believe everything maxes out at level 99.
Oh.
So, I know the characters max out at level 99, but I'm not sure about the enemies. Because sometimes RPGs will have them go beyond the character max. Like,
Oh.
Xenoblade.
Well, fuck, I know,
Ooh.
Two strong monsters.
Hmm.
I thought it would be like, since this is like a random kind of dungeon thing, I thought it would be like what I'm playing, where you can go well beyond fucking 99. Although that also means that some areas that you might not be able to actually go to without dying horribly, they will be stupidly high levels, and you won't know it until they actually kick your ass.
Well, you can pretty much access the dungeons whenever you really want to, right?
Oh yeah, you can just walk right up to it if you feel like it.
So yeah, that's the difference, because this game, you actually have to unlock the dungeons.
I mean, some dungeons are unlocked through story, but in certain points, you could literally go to a dungeon you're not actually supposed to go to.
Yeah.
Like, the one I was telling you about, where I went to a dungeon that the requirement was level 80, when in actuality, I was actually skipping another dungeon that I was supposed to go to. That's why the enemies were a little hard.
Just a little.
Well, at that point, I was level, what was it? I was like in the 70 range, so they weren't that difficult, but there was a notable jump in difficulty. Although, you have to wonder, the dungeon I was supposed to go to, the requirement was to be level 45. Why was I already level 70 at that point?
Level grinding.
A little bit too much.
Well, I'm just gonna listen to music.
Hey now.
Mute this video. Well, it's not like there's anything to listen for in this video.
You can hear all that noise in the background of enemies shooting. Sorry for not wanting to edit the videos with music because I got bored.
Well, I don't care about that. It's just like, I don't know.
But Jack, you won't hear our loving voices.
No, I can still hear you. I'm just playing my music at the same volume I would normally play the video.
Oh.
Those
Well,
were
you don't
wondering.
get distracted.
Oh.
Oh, I was just gonna say, at least you don't get distracted like I do.
No. This gauntlet is yellow enemies, if you could not tell. Or gold, whatever they want to classify these enemies as.
Most hated color in the universe. Does it matter what they are?
What?
Does it matter what colors they are?
Not necessarily. Well, for item drops it does. So if you come back later, different colors of enemies will drop certain ones, and depending on the colors, the strength, because like purple slimes are higher level than they have more to them than say green slimes or red slimes.
Do you ever get neon rainbow?
That is no, we don't.
Sad day. Well, that'd be an interesting enemy to face.
It would.
Especially if it was boss sized, then it like absolutely blinded you.
A king slime.
A king neon rainbow slime.
I'd fight the shit out of that.
The king slimes, aren't there like one of the boss fights? I think there was like 2 of them, wasn't there?
We fought one with 3 of them in it.
Oh, imagine if there were 3 of those, but all neon rainbow.
Oh yeah. So this is the part where it's cool that I'm an archer.
I think it's cool that you found a space that they actually couldn't aim for. God, if you were Louis, you'd be crying right now.
Well, he'd have the shield. He'd be able to block the shit, but I'd still get hit hard.
Yeah, and you'd keep getting hit because they'd probably bounce you all over the place. Oh, like that.
Well, I needed to walk through that.
Oh.
I didn't even want to pick that up, but I still got it. Whatever. So that's done.
Yay, we win! Like,
I believe that puts us... yeah, we're 3/4 of the way done with this dungeon at this point.
Woo!
There's 2 more videos of this dungeon.
Well, 2.5.
No.
Well, I mean 2.5 including what we have left in this video.
Okay, because it was like there's 2 more videos that I have to record. That's
you know, I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I might have a long time ago when I heard this music and forgot about it. This music in particular reminds me of a bootleg game I once saw.
oh. Okay.
It was something to do with Mario, but it looked weird as fuck. Like, weirder than Mario. Like, look, it's weirder than what you would expect from a Mario game.
The Cat Mario.
No, for one thing, no, that's just a troll game. I'm actually talking about, like, fun.
Yeah.
Like, what do you call it? Like, one thing you attack by throwing boxes at people.
Oh.
You can also Metal Gear your box.
Oh, okay.
It's like, what? What's happening here? And Bowser is the only Mushroom Kingdom boss in the entire game. Everything else is just some weird fucking thing.
Weird fucking thing. Got it.
Yeah, like, let's just say there's a fucking helicopter pig in the game.
Are you sure you're not playing Euphoria? I don't know, man. Euphoria.
Oh. That reminds me of something else that's called Euphoria.
Oh.
Tee.
I was gonna
What is this
There's something I was thinking about saying.
What powerful color technically?
What?
What's the most powerful color?
Oh, I think it depends on the enemy. Because it changes based off the enemy.
Oh. Thought there'd be like that one specific color that would make you shit your pants.
Mm.
Boy, more health.
Yeah, I need that.
Remember, kids, always have extra health, or you die.
Remember, kids, always carry around at least 6 ham sandwiches.
So if you get shot up in, like, a gang crossfire, just eat a sandwich and you'll be good.
Specifically a ham sandwich.
It has to be a ham sandwich. If there's any other sandwich and if there's something else on it, it won't work.
True that. True facts.
Just be, you'll regret when you pull out a ham sandwich and notice that there's bacon in it and be like, fuck! And then you just die from blood loss.
The ham sandwich will cause it so you don't.
Well, the ham sandwich will heal your wounds. That's why you got it in the first place.
True that. It'll heal your
Or
HP. It'll heal your HP, not your SP. So if you're out of energy, eat a Klondike bar.
Okay. Because, what do you call it? Oh, and make sure it's ham. Make sure there's like it's not like turkey or something in it.
Or, like, it has to be real ham.
Not
Yeah,
this
it's
processed shit.
Yeah, not some meat byproduct. So, to make sure it's real ham, you have to raise your own pig and kill it.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It's just like fucking. It's just as complicated as fucking item crafting. So you know what? It fits.
Speaking of item crafting, in fantasy life, I started my life as a miner. Now I can actually do blacksmith shit.
Is there a option to start your life as a pimp?
Not yet. I'm hoping for DLC.
And then just be like the harem hero.
I still think it's a huge, like, they're missing a whole lot for not including a bard or music class.
Which is funny because there's a few RPGs that I've played that actually had that as an option.
Like, I would expect better from level 5, but apparently not.
They need to upgrade to level 6.
They do. So
But, wow, they all took no damage.
them shields, man.
Like, yeah, those shields are about as effective as a fucking peanut.
Yeah. So they are the dark nuts of this game.
Well, considering you do, like, nothing if you hit them from the front.
Speaking of dark nuts, I believe I've decided what games I'll be doing next. So after this and Captain Toad.
Please be Coliseum.
One of them will be.
Yes.
The other one's Zelda 2. I'm doing both.
Yeah, considering he said darkness. Wait, actually...
Yeah, no, they're in it.
Yeah, I think I was thinking of Majora's Mask that they're not in it.
Speaking of Majora's Mask, that's coming on 3DS.
Oh, babe.
I've been convinced to buy the collector's edition of the Majora's Mask guide. Also, they announced a collector's edition that includes a Skull Kid figurine.
But it's sold out online already.
Yeah.
Sad day.
It looks pretty good.
Are we still on Game 4?
We're on 76.
No, I know that, but this map still looks similar.
Not as the last set. We're in the trees now. We were down in, like, the plains or whatever last time.
Oh. Well then. No, Mystery Dungeons falls like the Pokemon Zaps of 100. I was if you played like a sort of Mystery Dungeons game and went beyond 100.
I only got, like, a little bit of that.
Oh.
Like, Sword Person, Mystery Dungeon. That was about it.
You cut out, is what he's saying.
Oh, no, I was saying, have you played something that... No, like, what I was talking about Mystery Dungeon is that for Pokemon, it always casts at level 100, because that's just what it is for Pokemon. But have you played, like, a Mystery Dungeon, like, game, that went beyond it?
Like a roguelike game?
Yeah.
I mean, I played a Dragon Crystal, but that doesn't go up to level 100. I think the max is like 30. I want to say 32 is a number in that game, and I believe that's either the number of floors or your max level or something, or just the level I got to.
Oh.
That's a good one. If you want a good Game Gear game to play, it's on the Virtual Console, Dragon Crystal. It's a roguelike.
Yeah.
So.
Because honestly, just see, I'm trying to think of something else I played. Nothing's coming to mind, so as of now, it's just Rune Factory that goes beyond 100.
I can make Lexine's Quest go beyond.
Technically, you could. It's just after a while, the enemies stop becoming threatening. So, who knows?
Did you guys decide who's going to do the Lexine's Quest LP?
I don't know.
Oh.
At this point, don't give it to Cloud.
Yeah, no.
It'll never happen. Well, wasn't it also like it would be good if I did it because I'm not a dum-dum during it, but at the same time, it might be a little bit too easy because I know exactly what to do.
I can also change some of those, like, things that you've been doing in future updates.
Oh.
'Cause I still have a bit before the game's done.
Oh.
And it would be the version you would LP,
Okay.
or whoever does the LP.
No.
I don't know why I didn't bother with taking out the laser guys earlier. I should have.
I think it would be funny if at the game's completion, like when everybody's like being like like awarded, like they're like, oh yeah, you stopped the evilness, and it's like yeah, and you know shit like that, and then suddenly it says Jade learned steel.
At the end of the game, there's a joke made. She's awarded worst thief again for the next year. So
You know, since an entire year has passed already, you should program at some point. She gets an award for that year too.
what I'll do is, because at some point I do want to make, I want to finish basically the story, because I spoilers, cliffhanger ending.
Ooh. It's almost like the sequel.
Yeah. But, for those who have not played Lexine's Quest,
Whichever.
what's wrong with you?
you call it, but I'm assuming at some point like about how long the game was.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Like the first game ended up being way too long. Like in terms of what I was originally going to do. So that's a thing.
What did you taste it right?
I think I did all right with the pacing. I mean, I became too ambitious in terms of how much content I
No,
wanted.
you became too ambitious the moment the fucking Tower of Echoes came up.
For a first game, yeah, don't do a game as big as I did. There.
Yeah. Because the Tower of Echoes was essentially padding the dungeon.
Hey man, you know you enjoy that dungeon.
Oh, you mean I enjoyed getting lost?
That's not my fault. Actually, I think that should happen at some point. Because a lot of times when I'm making an engine, I'm like, this seems really easy. People would be able to figure out where to go really easy. So I always worry about that, like making sure like people will know where to go, but at the same time, don't. I don't know.
Oh,
It's weird.
basically you don't want it to be too easy.
Yeah, I don't want to be too easy, but I don't want it to be like, God, I have to go through this, and there's going to be a shit ton of enemies that are going to want to fight me.
Yeah, I guess.
I think if I had the option, I would somehow give the player the option to turn random encounters on and off.
Wait, you're pulling a Bravely Default?
Yeah, I like that about Bravely Default, the ability that you can do that.
Oh.
At the very least, you have the ability to save anywhere.
Mostly the only reason you should turn encounters to double is whenever you want to grind.
Yeah. Especially for materials.
You know, I think that's the only game I've ever played that, or not as well. Technically, I did play it. That what do you call it? Had a feature where it actually made grinding easier. Well, not in terms of like what some RPGs might do, where they give you an item that might increase experience or something. I'm talking more like more frequency of enemies.
Yeah. This is the best boss fight in the entire game.
Oh. So good, we'll have to play this second time.
TV.
Unless I'm inevitably telling the future, and that's actually true.
It's not.
Oh.
Oh my god, hold on.
I think the reason why we feel like nothing's happening is simply because there's no more story after this point.
I have no idea what's going up there in the corner, and I have no idea, like, in terms of sprites, what's going on. But basically what's happening is there's a masked man running around in his underwear, fighting enemies.
Okay.
It's a certain someone's father.
What's with the tentacle monster?
I think he's fighting that.
What?
Wait. Hey, Tyr, we just need to move on, right?
She
She wants to fuck off. I see no reason to stay here at all.
You mean Racket's actually using her brain?
She does not want to help out her father.
Wait, that's her dad?
It's her dad.
Oh, good lord.
Well then.
And the lack of healing items. And the dying. That's not good either. I love this. Yeah, it's fine. As long as he doesn't die right.
Yeah.
The most that happens is he gets tentacle raped.
Died a hero.
It's like, hey, I'm not gonna get into this fight and expose my holes if you can, just take care of it.
Snore.
Phrasing.
And then he just... the sprite right there falls over.
Okay.
I love how you just ignored him.
What the hell was that guy even doing?
He was supposed to be fighting that slime, but now he's...
But he was just sitting there, like, putting his axe close to it.
yeah, I think the game bugged out, is I think what happened, but whatever. Easiest boss fight ever.
And
Well, okay.
she completely ignored him. Wow, Rocket, you do not care about your parents at all.
So, in order to make up for that, I did more of these.
Maybe her father just looks so ridiculous that she secretly hopes he kind of dies.
She
Hey!
did... huh.
He's the fucking reason why this whole game started.
It's true. She did say she wanted to crawl into a basement and die of embarrassment, so there's that. Also, Charmai's drunk as fuck.
That's nothing new.
No, it's not.
It's probably because she doesn't get any work anymore.
Go Meg.
Go man, go man.
Sorry, you don't have projectiles.
It's true.
Nor can you make the sky rain death.
Projectiles just make this game easy.
Well, considering the amount of enemies that fucking shoot at you.
I know, right? Oh, this is good too. It's you bought a machine that automatically cracks eggs.
Oh, so it's essentially like the equivalent of a nutcracker.
And apparently the eggs will taste slightly different.
What? That's stupid.
Maybe the taste is different
Okay.
because the eggshells in the egg. Really? I like these.
Crunchy.
This one's good too.
Oh god.
I don't
Hey,
know
what's
if
up,
Jack will
little
get.
man?
I don't know if Jack will get it, but this special stage is she always got lost, so that's why you always found her randomly. And basically, he was asking her for directions.
Oh wait,
Oh.
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
You should go over there and rescue him.
that was the whole like plot point for her, is her getting lost.
Exactly. So that's all we have for this today. We'll see you guys when we take on the next 10 floors.